Now we turn to Olivia Chow. And I think that most of you around here would know Olivia. She's been a school trustee, city councilor, MP, and they seem to love her in all these, newspaper reviews, top counselor, best looking counselor, hardest working counselor, all those. And I asked, we didn't even know what it is that these people were presenting until now. The first time I'm hearing about green concrete was when Rick was here. I just asked Olivia if she'll be talking about social justice, because that's what we know her, to be famous for. But no, she's apparently been transformed, and now she's a transit buff, and she'll be talking about transit. And I asked her, is it costed out? Because the NDP usually, when they... She assures, that's your role. She assures me that it is. So we'll ask Olivia Chow to come to the microphone and give us her big idea.
For the big idea, I need to grow a few more inches. Wow, great to see everyone here. If anyone have ever been unemployed, you know that sinking feeling. And you feel, soon I will find a job. But as you see your saving slowly disappearing, you get worried a bit more, and then you see the paycheck that's not coming in, and you notice that you have to pay rent or pay the mortgage, and then you have to figure out, how am I going to make do after paying the grocery? Now, being unemployed, you have to go out and find work. But if you go and try to find work, it means that you have to travel. And it's expensive to travel. If you have a car, it costs. If you take public transit, it's expensive. It's getting more expensive in this city. So what do people do? Sometimes some of the people that are unemployed decided not to go for that interview, or sometimes they even have to worry about getting evicted. So my idea is not new or big, but it is fairly simple, which is basically say to the unemployed, and here in Toronto, there's 130,000 people. That's 1 out of 10 people, almost 10 people that are unemployed in Toronto. So say that if you're unemployed, let us give you a half-price public transit pass. A TDC Metro pass that's half price. Some of you like the idea. It makes sense. Thank you. And why does it make sense? Because it means that they are able to go and find a job faster. They feel more confident. They're less isolated at home. They can go out more. And in Toronto and GTA, we are very spread out, even though the condos are being built. Only 15% of the metropolitan jobs are located in downtown, and a third of the jobs are 10 kilometers radius around the center, which means that people have to take public transit in order to get to their jobs or to find their jobs. And in some areas, the highest income has almost 4 times better public transit service than those that have the lowest income. Area with poor transit have seen their median household income actually decline in the past 30 years. So you know that people that have lower income pay a lot more in public transit in terms of their total pot of money that they have. So it makes sense for us to help subsidize these people that are looking for jobs. And why does it make sense? Because we will make that money back when they find a job. They will start paying taxes. They would start paying taxes sooner if they find a job sooner. And that it is an idea that is very much accepted all around the world. Let me give you a few examples. We have in U.S., through the Federal Transport Authority, has a job access and reverse commute program, which started in 1998. An annual program of a bit more than $170 million. It aims to improve transit service to low-income and unemployed people. About $7 million is given to individuals that are unemployed there or in training, so they can get free tickets, vouchers, discount passes. They generate roughly about 600,000 riders per year in 38 cities. Now, in Europe, you think of Berlin. Berlin has a 60% discount in place on the monthly tickets for people that are looking for jobs if they're unemployed. It helped turn what was once an economic backwater into one of the most dynamic places for business in Europe. And that's only one example. In Paris, London, they both offer 50% discount for low-income individuals. Beyond Europe, there are places like Adelaide, Australia, Bangkok, Seattle, you name it, they have transit passes for low-income or unemployed people. Some there's different. And in Canada, let's come back to Canada. In Canada, we have, in Calgary, there's a low-income monthly transit pass. It's 50% of the cost of the pass in Calgary. Edmonton has a AS transit pass for people on social assistance. Manitoba has a reduced off-peak bus passes for social assistance recipients at $35 per month. Regina give people on social assistance $15 monthly pass. And by the way, because it increased ridership, the city did not end up paying too much for this program. British Columbia has a reduced bus pass program for people on disabilities. So there's all these programs out there, but it's all fragmented. So what we need to do here in the city of Toronto is say to the federal government, look, you already have an employment program. You have the human resource department. It deals with employment insurance. And what you can do when people become unemployed, give them a voucher or some kind of coupon, and all they have to do is go to TDC and say that, I'm unemployed, then they can get a discount pass. It's easy to administer. I calculated, yes, I did a costing. It's approximately $30 million because it is because of the nodal split in Toronto is about 30 to 50%. So it is a program that can roll out not just in the city of Toronto, it can go right across the country. We have in Canada right now 1.4 million people looking for jobs, and the sooner they can find a job, the better it is for our economy, and the more ability they have to be able to access the public transit, the better it is. Some of them may have a car, but they may decide not to use the car. They may buy a Metro Pass, and therefore it actually will increase the ridership, which will, of course, help TTC and GO Transit. So those are some of my thoughts of this whole idea, and I hope that you would like the idea, steal it, and move it forward, because we are really behind times as it comes to providing affordable public transit for people that are in need. So we need to say to the federal government, get on the bus and provide affordable transit to people looking for jobs. Thank you.